I'm like a Heinz 57 ketchup bottle. I just formatted my camera like 3 times already. Hey, I'm Fish. I was trying to say, lenses, the heads of the gimbal of the Insta360 Luna Ultra, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 Pro, and the Extra Muse 2 Pro that is soon to come out. I'm like, you know, I'm thinking about getting one of the cameras, and I'm not sure which one to get. Well, one's not out, one's overseas, and the other one's in US of A and worldwide. And today, it's a no-brainer to go get the Insta360 Luna Ultra. But if money is the issue and the concern, then you hold off and you wait for the Extra Muse 2 Pro. Now, I know that GoPro, when they do pre-orders, they don't ask for funds and they don't charge you until the product is in hand, ready to be shipped. And then they send out a notice saying, hey, your camera's on the way and here's your charge. And sometimes a lot of people don't get that notice, but you do get charged when the product is available. And here we have is Extra charging $20 for a deposit, and it doesn't really clearly say that that deposit go towards the camera. It says it may get refunded back to you. It doesn't say may, it gets refunded back to you for $60 off. So be careful of how they word it, because that $20 gets you 60 of a price that's not even out there, that they put 6 astrofac, and you have to guess what the actual price is. It could be $6.99. How much is the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 Pro? I don't know. I think it's probably in the $600 range as well. And the thing is, you could buy a GPS remote, but it doesn't work 100%. As somebody showed that, between the Insta360, man, that Insta360 blew DJI away on the controller, that is. I have the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and when I take the low resolution files and it's brought into the editor, they're brought into the editor to use. So I have to be careful not to bring in low resolution files, while DJI, it doesn't allow to bring into the editor. There's something in the file system that is not allowed on those editors that I use. Things that I don't like about Insta360 as well is when I start a video and it's just like the Extra Muse. First 5 seconds, I don't know what's going to happen. And that's a big problem when you're doing editing or doing video, that what if you start off the video and the first 5 seconds is gone and you said, what if I started off the video? What do? You can't make it up. You have to do the whole scene all over and pause the shot, meaning, get your word in and then continue the video, and the video's all ruined. Another thing I don't like with the Insta360 is the Mic Pro. The Mic Pro doesn't vibrate on start and stop recording. It just vibrates on turn on and off, and if possible, noise cancellation if you set it up. Those 2 things are not a deal breaker. I can live with it, deal with it, because I dealt with it with the Ace Pro 2. Now, I got a X5 Insta360, and I got a free frame selfie gimbal stick coming, and that will, complete my X5. I don't love getting filters and wide angle lenses for the cameras. They just sit on the side and get lost all over the place. And I just got all this extra stuff that I really got no use for. I didn't mention the price of the Insta360 Luna Ultra. It's $769. And that is quite a lot of money to put out for a camera. Especially these gimbal cameras, especially these action cameras today. We used to be willing to pay $300, but there are sales on the market. You can now pick up an extra edge for what? $150 or less? That is insane. You can now pick up an extra muse for like $238. It's like unbelievable prices, but you're not going to find them online unless you go to TikTok and see who's asking, who's showing, who TikTok is giving these coupons to. These coupons are to get you hooked. And man, you are going to get hooked. By the time I release this video, those coupons are gone. And I'm sorry if I didn't post it earlier down. But it is what it is. You got to do your homework and know where to look. I'm holding off right now, waiting for that Prime Day sale, which is coming up. It probably came up, and the price of the Insta360 Luna Ultra will be off the retail price sale. That is $769 just for the standalone camera. You don't get the soft case, but on the next one that they give you, you get the battery handle that's $100 about on the market, $75. You get the soft case, and you get maybe one extra thing. I'm not even sure if you get the wide angle lens. I don't need all that stuff. If I ever need a wide angle lens, there's an aftermarket company that's going to make it. So people are saying, you know, they got the bends on the side. They don't got the bends like in the water, but they got the bends on the side, and may not be what they want. But the thing is, why couldn't they make, and we've been asking to make a wider lens than having something that's what, 16, 18 millimeters? We could have something that's already 13 millimeters. And you know, if it's got 3 times optical zoom, don't tell us, just zoom out the opposite way to give us the wider angle. That's all I'm saying. I got a Sony ZV-1 Mark II. It's now sitting on the side since I got the extra muse. I'm so used to using the extra muse as my primary camera. And that's why I may want to go over to the Insta360 Luna Ultra and make that my primary camera. But like I said, I need to feel a record. I like the vibration of the microphone. I guess we can't have both worlds. That is, I take an action camera more with me everywhere I go. I now take the Extra Atto or the DJI Osmo Nano with me where I go. Now, I do want to get back to talking about the lenses of the camera. I want to talk about the lenses, if I didn't mention them before, actually what it was. And I'm by a spot, my highlight of the talk. All right, Insta360 Luna made a nice flat lens guard. So anything that you put on, you can put a Teflon, not Teflon fish, you could put a Kevlar, not Kevlar fish, a tempered glass cover on the lens, and you got no problem. Now, if you get a DJI Pocket 4 Pro, those lenses, they're like this, they're circles, and they're embedded in. So all the dirt's gonna lay around the ring of the camera, and you won't be able to put a lens guard. And no less, they're angled sideways. Not a design you want. So I guess they can make a special one that goes over, and other people are gonna follow. And that's not what I want. Now, Extra Muse 2 Pro, they're really embedded in there, and it won't be able to clean those things off with a microcloth. You're gonna have to get a real fine plastic tip with the microcloth and try to get in there and clean it out if you're a neat freak. Now, with the Extra Atto and the Nano of DJI, the Nano's got a screw-off lens, so you could smack a new lens guard on, or you could put the Gorilla Glass tempered glass on, but you can go and buy with the Atto a circular one for the reasons of each of the corners, they're curved in, and you won't be able to put a lens guard on. So when you try to put something on there, good luck. My battery's drained. I formatted you. I'm not sure, yeah, I got 10% battery left, man, or 1% left. I'm not sure why my mic was not charged or not. And that's the thing with the Insta360 Luna Ultra. That controller's got a separate battery. That's awesome, man. So you got two batteries there. I got a tree. It wants me to wipe out the thing and ruin my video. Nope. That's pretty cool, man, to have something that just cut my lens off. All right, I lost mic. My mic died. They shut off on me during the stream. And that's the thing with Insta360. If your mic dies or it shuts off, that whole video just, you muted. And you have to wait till you stop the video to start. And I wonder if somebody could do a test on the Luna Ultra with the mic. Shut it off and see if the whole video loses audio. If you got a camera and you're just wanting a new one, then sell off that camera. Get rid of it. Get some money so it can pay for the camera you really want. But everybody's coming out with cameras. Don't worry what other people have, and you're watching video, get tempted to get that camera where somebody's talking and they try to sell you that camera, and it sounds so good to be true. Sometimes it is too good to be true, and you have to figure out if it's right for you. Do your research, do your homework. That's all I'm saying. Don't get caught up in the hype. Now the Insta360 Luna Ultra is a new camera. It has everything you want. It has all the controls. It has a microphone built in that's separated in the control. And you just take it with you and on the go. Today, artificial intelligence is awesome. Look what it can do. It can make that video look awesome. But an optical lens is really the way to go. 3 times is not bad. I purchased a camera that was 3 times optical. It was the Olympus D490L. I had a great time with the camera, but the thing was, later down the road, I got a Sony HX90V from an HX9 to an HX20 to an HX90. I wish I went for the 99. I would have been happy with the 4K on that for sure. I'm saying to myself, man, I should go pick up that Nikon PT 1100. That's 105 optical zoom that could go in all the way to the moon. But I tell you what, how many times am I going to use these cameras? That's the thing. My cameras, I grab one. I grab always the one. I grab more of the recent ones that I have. And everything else I got is behind. It just stays there. And the thing is, I think I am going to go and wait for the white of the Insta Luna Ultra to come out. But after the sale, I don't like paying retail, but retail is the sale for these cameras. And they do drop down the road. Speaking of down the road, I'm doing single-handedly, going real slow. I don't want to head to the bagel store and get out bagels. I got my bagels. Tonight's going to be some bagels. And they are hot. And they're pretty good. They're $1.50 a bagel. Yeah, can be expensive. They used to be 30 cents a bagel way back then, and was a bagel. I'm heading down a little longer, make a right, see if the horse and the pig and the goat is out. I may have headed like 3 blocks too far. I know to turn down 1. Yeah, I think I am at the right area. So let's turn around to see where I'm at. The helicopter. If I had the Luna, I would have been able to zoom in some and get a shot. And that's what makes me think, when did, action cameras, gimbal cameras had a lot of zoom? A lot of zoom, zoom, zoom. That is. I do need to work on getting a new laptop. And I'm not sure if I want a Mac or Windows again. I deal with what I got until it dies, is what I'm saying. Did I say what I'm saying already in the video? Am I allowed to say it more than once? Another window open. Now, I gotta go meet up with Joe. And I gotta take care of some beeswax. I got two things I got no idea who they came from. Thanks to Google Sheets messing up once again. Nothing's perfect, and every time I do things, does it save? Is it supposed to save? There is no save button. It's an autosave system. The wind is kicking. I gotta get going. Gas down to $3.95. It's going down, down, down. Fish. I already got gas. Maybe I should go get some gas again. It's time for me to get this show on the road and do what I have to do best. And I'll just continue on with what I got and worry about the rest at another video time. And on that note, I'm